Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Best Rivals podcast. It's Julia.
And it's Brianna at 9 a.m.
At 9 a.m. Do you hear the birds?
Guys, there's a lot of birds chirping out here right now. We hope you can hear it. It'll add to the
calmness.
They're really loud this morning. The birds really talking.
They're up and
they're ready to go, but are we? We are awake and alive. So today, guys, we're going to start with talking about the Bucks game that happened yesterday. Today is a Wednesday.
And yesterday was game 3 where the Bucks lost.
And even worse news,
Giannis got injured.
Guys, his knee. I feel so bad for Giannis.
I'd give him my knee any day.
It bent the wrong way.
I was watching the replay or whatever and the slow motion. Oh,
the replay in slow motion, I wish I just hadn't seen that. It wasn't terrible. It's not like any bones popped out.
But it was just not, his leg is so long and it just bent the wrong way.
I don't even want to think about that.
I know.
So that was really sad.
Yeah. I heard the Deer District, I don't know if this is true, but it was full by 5 p.m. that day.
Are you serious?
That's so I've heard. The game was at 7:30.
Well, people want to get good spots there because there's so many people there that if you're standing all the way in the back, you can't see anything.
I know.
Really.
I feel like it'd be fun, but also kind of still want to watch the game, you know?
Yeah, kind of care about the game.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be really that fun to have drunk people passing out around you and people. Apparently somebody did a backflip and landed on his back. I'm like, ow.
Yeah, ow. Imagine you have to explain why you hurt your back to someone. I was doing a backflip at a
come home, you're like, yeah, sorry, Mom.
How do you land on your back though? Do you just not make a full rotation?
Yeah,
you don't get your head underneath you?
Yeah, you don't rotate all the way around or something? I've never tried a backflip and I don't think I ever will. Maybe on a no.
Yeah, I'm too scared to do it on a trampoline.
Not even on a trampoline?
I feel like as a kid I was just very cautious and I was too scared to actually do those things, you know?
Just like how I'm too scared to do a dive into the water.
You're too
Yeah, because when I took swim lessons, stop, it's not funny.
Please continue.
When we took swim lessons, our teacher, shout out, she's not going to listen to this, but was kind of mean, was really mean. And so we were just fed up with it. So once we had the swimming basics, we dropped out at the level where they were starting to teach you how to dive. So we did the dives where you go on your knees and you just do the short little into the water. But I never did a standing dive. And I would always hesitate and I'm scared. Every time someone would try to teach me, I just can't bring myself. I just end up doing a cannonball in there.
It's not that difficult.
I know I could physically do it, but my brain just stops me.
You have a mental block.
Yeah, they're like, why are you trying to crack your head open right now?
My parents made me go through all the swim lessons, and then once I got to the top, made me redo that one for a couple of years to keep me swimming, make sure I knew how to swim. But I think diving isn't. I'm gonna teach you how to dive. Yeah, it's not.
You're gonna have to push me in for that to happen.
In a lake, it's not that scary because it's the lake is so deep.
There could be
a fish,
a floating rock.
Okay, do rocks float?
No, but anyway.
Okay, let me describe. Ready? You put one hand on top of the other, stand up straight, put your toes over the edge, kind of. Put your left leg a little bit back. Wait, no. Yeah, I think so. And then you just kind of hop and dive for it. Or just lean and go for it. You don't even have to hop.
I know how. It's just not going to happen.
You know, honestly, that could be so wrong. Any swimmers out there listening?
But
don't
this girl's stupid. She can't dive.
Don't critique my form.
In other news, I went to the zoo the other day and there was a baby cow, freshly born, but guess what? The umbilical the umbilical cord was still attached to the baby cow, and I guess that's normal. But I was like, first of all, do cows have belly buttons? And second of all, it was brown and shriveled up. I'm like, when is that thing gonna fall off?
Wait, why was it still connected?
The umbilical cord?
Yeah.
It wasn't connected to the mom or anything. It was just hanging on the baby.
Do they have belly buttons?
I mean, doesn't it have to leave one? We probably sound so stupid.
Yeah. Any cow farmers out there, hit us up. We need some more information. Wait, I went to the zoo and I didn't see a baby cow.
Maybe because it was freshly born.
Oh, it was like baby?
I mean, it had its umbilical cord attached to it. I feel like that's
Good point,
baby.
good point. Well, I didn't see a pregnant cow either, so.
Its name was Tilly.
Oh.
I know. And it was brown. And like brown with white spots.
I think I need to go back to the zoo then.
Yeah, we should go.
When I went to the zoo, I didn't even see the baby camel. Isn't there a baby camel?
Baby camel. I didn't see any of the camels.
We're talking about the Milwaukee County Zoo, just so you guys know. It's a pretty good zoo.
I think it's actually a really good zoo because on trips that I've been on before, like going to the San Diego Zoo and what was it, like the Washington DC, like the zoo there. I don't exactly remember, but when I was walking around one of them, like it kind of made me appreciate how good the Milwaukee County Zoo is.
Really?
It's actually good, yeah.
See, I feel like the zoos I went to one in Toronto and one in Georgia, and they both had pandas. So that really sold it for me for those being the better zoos, but
At the San Diego Zoo, they have pandas. I'm pretty sure it was the San Diego one. Or whichever one it was, they market them like that's their only marketing tactic. It's like pandas, pandas, pandas. And we saw them and it was just panda butt. Like they would not turn around.
that's funny. I think I also went to one in California, but I don't think it was San Diego. It was probably like, does Los Angeles have a zoo? I think it was one of those. But I was little, so I didn't really remember, but.
Also, at the zoo, so at the Milwaukee County Zoo, there's like peacocks that run around, right? There was this whole mob of kids. I don't know what was going on, like a field trip or something, but they were all little and I don't know where their parents were. But they all started sprinting after this peacock and they surrounded him and he's trying to run away and it's so funny. And then they like made a circle around it, like they literally trapped it in. They were so close to grabbing it, literally grabbing its body. And then it like jumped over this fence. It didn't even fly. I've never seen a peacock jump like that.
I feel bad for the peacock.
I thought it was kind of funny. I didn't feel bad.
Oh, like the peacock just trying to live its life and these annoying children are just trying to grab it. If I was a peacock, I'd be like, don't touch me. I know I'm beautiful.
It
Don't
was
touch me."
really funny though. Like they were just swarming it.
I went there, and I only saw one peacock.
Yeah, I only saw like two.
I expected more peacocks.
I don't
like
know
when
what
I was
happened
little,
there.
I remembered more peacocks being there.
Because there used to be more. In the winter, like what do they do with them in the winter?
Do they round them up and put them in like somewhere safe so they don't freeze?
That's kind of scary. I don't think I would want to touch. They're just birds
Also,
are scary.
At the zoo, I forgot that like there's areas where the walk-in areas or whatever that you can walk through for the birds. The birds are not in cages.
The
birds are out
aviary?
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Scared me. I was like, what if one of them just went with their little beaks and went and like
Poke your eyes out.
yes, just like poke me. Period.
My brother got pooped on in the aviary there. It's supposed to be good luck
Really?
it's supposed to be good luck if you get pooped on.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Like head, shoulders.
It was like the back of his shirt or something, and I don't know if we noticed while we were in there, but we like left and we're like, is that poop on your shirt?
That's funny. I got worm poop on my shirt this weekend.
Ew.
I was camping and then we were fishing and I was wearing a swimsuit so I didn't have my shirt on. And then we had the pole like hooked onto we weren't fishing, so
The
it was just
loop?
sitting there. Yeah, it was like on the little loop by the reel and the worm just pooped all over my shirt.
Do you want to tell us about your squirrel camping?
Yeah. So also when camping, we had a squirrel infestation. I mean, that is to be expected because we were in the woods. But these squirrels and chipmunks were eating through plastic.
Ew.
Like we had a plastic bin. It wasn't super heavy duty, but it should have been enough to keep them out of our bread. And they ate through it and they got into our bread. We also brought our rice cooker.
Don't
And
tell me they ate through the rice cooker.
The squirrel ate the rice cooker. Like I don't know if they got in, but there's like claw and like bite marks all over the plastic.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, that can't be healthy. So, me and my cousin took it upon ourselves to create a trap. So we took a bin. We took one of those sticks. We made one of like the very common traps, just like a bin propped up by a stick, and then the stick has a string on it that you pull if something goes in it. So we put some food in there. We put like rocks on top to make it heavier, and then we actually tied it to a glow stick because it got dark outside. I think we scared away the chipmunks though and squirrels because we didn't see any come by at that time, but they were all over our campsite before. But in the morning, supposedly one of the dads heard like the box moving along the ground. So I think we had something in our trap, but they escaped.
It's just like moving the box around.
Yeah, it was just moving the box around.
What would you guys have done when you caught it and the box is flipped over it, so there's no way for you to transport it? You flip over the box and you grab the squirrel.
No, that was not what we were gonna do. I think we were just focused on catching one first. I don't think we had high hopes for catching a squirrel or
The
chipmunk.
probability of catching one.
It was not high.
What is the purpose of squirrels? Just curious.
I don't know.
I think it's weird because when we went to Arizona by like the Grand Canyon and other places that we went hiking to, squirrels are not afraid of humans at all. They would be like 2 inches away from your face and they don't even flinch. And they would use their little paws, their hands, to open the zippers on people's bags and eat their food.
That is crazy.
Like, even if you have your stuff shut in there, they literally they use the zippers.
But I feel like that's like almost science, you know? Like they're adapting and they're learning how to use whatever to like survive.
Evolution of the squirrel.
Guys, the squirrels are evolving to get into our food.
Guys, we need to protect ourselves. The squirrels are evolving. Everyone build your homemade traps.
Yeah, but that's even like Washington, D.C. I feel like the squirrels there are not scared of you. Just chill.
Butterflies.
Butterfly? Okay, guys, we have to take an intermission and look for the butterfly.
There's 2 of them. They're flying together. Oh my gosh, they're gone now. I just stared into the sun, and that was very painful.
I didn't see any of the butterflies.
There were, guys, for your imagination, there were 2 of those smaller white butterflies flying together.
I think my favorite butterfly is the monarch butterfly, which sounds really basic, but every time I see one, I get so happy.
Yeah, me too. I like the blue morpho too.
Oh.
But I've never seen one in person. That would be so cool.
I haven't seen them either.
Also, though, monarch butterflies don't scare me, but I feel like if I saw like a blue butterfly, it wouldn't be. I'd just be like, whoa.
Yeah, because I feel like I've only seen either those like white butterflies or like monarch butterflies here. I don't think I've seen any other ones.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're from like Brazil.
Know where we need to go?
Where?
The Milwaukee Public Museum.
For the butterfly thing.
The butterfly like sanctuary. Like I remember as a kid, we take like trips there, and then the butterfly would just sit on your finger.
Yeah.
They'd just come on. I feel like I'd be scared by them sitting on me, but
really, there's no physical way for those to hurt you.
But one morning, I was having a pretty bad morning, but then I walked outside, and then all of a sudden this butterfly, it was a monarch, it just like twirled around me and then left. And I was like, aw.
Aw, it's like, Julia, here to make you feel better.
I said, Julia, have a good day. See you later.
See you later. It's so weird how, like, butterflies can do that.
Fly?
No, how, like, when I see a butterfly, it makes me feel better, too. I don't know why. Even if I'm not sad, if I'm happy, I'm just like, wow. It's back. Guys, one of the white butterflies just flew, like, 2 inches away from us.
It kind of twirled in front of us.
She said, see you later.
Is it because they're, like, harmless to us? We don't feel intimidated?
I have no idea.
So their presence bring us joy.
Wow, it's really nice outside today.
Really nice.
Like, perfect temperature. Except you're wearing sweatpants, so.
I know. I kind of just didn't look at the weather and just threw on some clothes.
Anyways, guys, that was just our quick little animal podcast. We hope you enjoyed. And you can follow us on Instagram at best.rivals. Anything else to add? Julia?
Go listen to our other podcast.
Oh, yeah. Go listen to all our other podcast episodes. We are getting better as we continue to produce more episodes. But, you know, the first few, you guys can go give them a listen. But
it's okay. You can skip those, actually.
Yeah, actually.
Maybe the more recent ones.
We'll catch you next episode.
Bye, guys.
Bye.